All right, last new information that you need for not only this chapter, but also your exam. So today you are going to be analyzing the lines of best fit. So if this were, I guess we would say a normal school year, you would be in here and we would be using the calculators to find this thing called the correlation coefficient. And what we did last week is we talked about scatter plots and we took a look at them and figured out if they were strong, or I'm sorry, if they were like positive or negative. So we take like this would be positive, this would be negative, this would have no correlation or no type of that would like the no correlation. And what we're going to do today is actually kind of talk about that. And if you're given a bunch of coordinates, you can plug them into your calculator, which is kind of cool, but you don't have one. And then you can attempt to find this thing called the correlation coefficient. So it is an R value. Not really sure why they use R. Feel like it should be called use a C, but it's R. And what it does, the R value, it tells us whether we have a positive or negative correlation. But it also tells us and whether it's strong or weak. So what that means, so let's say we have, here's our graph, and we have some data that's kind of looking like this, and it kind of looks like it's going up, okay? You kind of see that hopefully. So the thing is, like this definitely looks like it's positive because from left to right, the dots, the scatter plot looks like it's going up. Now, if I were to draw a trend line and actually draw a line, some of my points wouldn't really be close to it. So this would technically be a weak correlation. So it'd be a positive, weak correlation. So like positive, weak, for example, for an R value would be a positive, we'll say like 0.5. That would be like a half. So what we want is a strong correlation. What we have is close to a 1 or negative 1. So like, for example, if I have a 0.999, that's strong. Whoops, sorry, you can't see that. So if I have 0.9999, that's a strong correlation. Or if I have negative 0.9999, that's a strong correlation as well. This would be kind of like this, but going down. A weak correlation would be when our R value is kind of like closer to 0. So for example, like if we had a correlation of 0.25, that is a weak correlation. That's a weak positive correlation. Or if I had a correlation of negative 0.25, that would be a weak correlation as well. This is a positive strong, negative strong, positive weak, negative weak. So this is weak because the points are a little bit more spread out and I couldn't draw an actual trend line. So a strong one would kind of be like this. If I had points that were a little bit tighter together, whereas the like trend line would really actually touch them. So hopefully that helps you to see the difference. See how these ones are a little bit more spread out? These ones are a little bit closer together. This would be a positive, strong correlation. So now they're going to get two names. The other thing that you're going to do today is you're going to again use your trend lines to make predictions. So like just make predictions. You're going to describe whether they're positive or strong or weak correlations, positive or negative. And again, you are going to be taking a look at some data and figuring out, is it a strong or weak? positive or negative. And then what they want you to do after 12 months, using this equation, you're going to take 12 and plug it in for X and tell me what you would predict the weight of that child to be after 12 months. After today, you are going to be reviewing for your test. I'm giving you 2 days to review. I will be opening the test up a little bit early for you guys. And on Friday, you will get your exam review. And we'll be chatting about that a little bit later on. So good luck today. And don't forget to send me questions if you have them.